today's video. If you guys have never seen my face before, hi, my name is Destiny. Thank you guys so much for even clicking on today's video. It should be a fun time, so make sure to go ahead and stick around. And if you are new here, welcome back, guys. I hope you guys are excited for today's video. So as you guys can obviously tell by the title of today's video, we are doing a 24-hour readathon. Basically, I am reading for 24 hours straight. Now, this is definitely not the first time I've done this in my life. It's definitely the first time I have filmed this, but I want to go all in. Like, I want to try to stay up as late as I can. I want to read for as long as I can for the 24 hours. Now, currently it is 11:28. I want us to start at 11:30, but let's quickly talk about the books that I have today. So basically what I wanted to do in this was I wanted to really scale down on my physical TBR, because my TBR cart up here, this is just for Addicted Callaway, but I have quite a few books on my TBR cart, so I really wanted to get through a lot of them. So I thought, what's better than doing a 24-hour reading challenge? I wanted to kind of get the ones that have been on this cart the longest out of the way. The Spanish Love Deception and the Fine Print. These two have been some of the books that have been on the TBR cart for the longest. But then yesterday, I just so happened to finish the Inheritance Games. So the very first book we will be reading in this video is the Hawthorne Legacy. So I think we're gonna go the Hawthorne Legacy, the Spanish Love Deception, and then the Fine Print. These are the only three that I have planned for this video because I honestly don't know how many I can get through in 24 hours, but I think we can get through 3, and plus this series is pretty easy and simple for me to get through. So let's wait until it says, 11:30, and then we'll start. Okay, we are now going to be reading 24 hours. Let's start this book. I have to make sure that I'm updating my Goodreads, so make sure you're following me on Goodreads for constant updates on what I'm reading. Okay guys, so it has been an hour. It is 12:30 right now. I'm not gonna do like hourly check-ins, but I thought the first hour, it's been an hour and some seconds, but I thought I would do the check-in for the first hour. So I'm on chapter 19 of the Hawthorne Legacy, and that means I am on page 80. We are about 21% through the book. Now, I will say that this book is incredibly fast-paced, which I actually really like because the chapters are very short and it's very easy to get through. I think when I go to the other books, they will definitely not be as fast reads for me, which doesn't make any sense because I feel like you're still reading the same amount of pages, but I feel like you can just get through a book faster with reading all of those. But anyway, yeah, we are on chapter 19. My mom just got me some lunch, so we're gonna go downstairs and eat and continue reading.
I think I've fallen for you, and I don't know why. You love that summer rain and mid-July. My last name fits you better. When I'm with you, there's no pressure. I miss your worn-out sweaters. Weather couldn't compromise our love. I spent too much time on us, and I think you got me stuck on loving. You can't function. I gotta tell you all my secrets, and you know know that just ain't easy for me. Oh baby, won't you come to my town? Last time
Okay, oh my god, I almost just fell over. It is 3:10 right now. It has been 3 hours and 40 minutes, and I just finished the Hawthorne Legacy. I just finished it. Before I even talk about this book, I don't want to go in depth because I don't think that this is what this video is about. But what is the third and final book? The Final Gambit comes out August 30th. Ooh. Why do I have to wait that long? Like I said, I finished the Hawthorne Legacy and I'm giving this book a 5 out of 5. So the Inheritance Games got a 4 out of 5. To me, like, I say this a lot about series, especially the first books. I feel like I don't ever give a 5 out of 5 because I feel like the first book always has to have a lot of backstory and world building. Anyway, this one got a 5 out of 5 because it just automatically jumped into what we were doing and it was just so good. Like, genuinely, even if I wasn't doing a 24-hour readathon, I would not have wanted to put this book down. It was just like from the first page all the way down to the last page, it was so good. The only thing that's like a little bit confusing to me, not confusing, but to me, honestly, if she would have just stopped at this book, I feel like I would have been fine because I feel like it kind of wrapped up a lot of loose ends. But there is a third book that comes out August 30th that I cannot wait for. Oh my gosh, I did not think I would like this series as much as I did because usually I don't gravitate towards like little riddly stuff, but it was so good. And a lot of people talk about the romance in this book and they say it's the perfect like measure of romance versus the actual storyline, and I also agree with that. But I do want to say that I feel like people do blow up the romance. It's not a huge forefront of this book at all. Like, there's just little sprinkles of romance, but it is so good. I cannot wait. I almost hit myself in the face. I cannot wait for the next book. So we are now officially putting this on the shelf. A little bit of a water break. Okay, it's 3 o'clock. Pretty sure I've already said that multiple times. See, now this is the hard part of this challenge because when I tried to film this last week, I was finishing From Luke Off with Love, and then I started reading Blackout. But I did try to start the 24-hour readathon very late into the day. I think it was like 6 o'clock, and I do like that I started this at 11:30 because it will end earlier tomorrow. But I have the Spanish Love Deception and the fine print. I definitely am going to start the Spanish Love Deception first just because it is longer. But the thing is that like when you read a book, like most of the time you don't just go straight into another one. You kind of take like some time or at least a few hours to process what you just read. What you just read. What I'm saying is that I'm scared that these books will get a lower rating because of it. I'm hopefully not. Hopefully I can kind of like get my brain, but it's like hard, especially when you go from like something that was not a romance and go into like romance books. I don't know, but here goes nothing. This book's a little bit different. It's been on my TBR for such a long time, and they just get like right into it. Like, you know, like other books, like on the back they'll tell you like all about whatever, but you kind of get more of like the background and stuff before you get into the main event, because basically the whole I call it the main event. The whole entire main event of this book is that Aaron basically tells Catalina, is that her name? Yeah. That he will go to her sister's wedding with her. And just like, for example, in the Hating Game, because like these two books are very similar. It's both workplace romance, enemies to lovers. That's what I know so far. But like in the Hating Game, you learn more about like their years of like hating each other, their games that they played, before you even get into like him and her going out for the same job position. This one, literally the first sentence is, "I'll be your date to the wedding." So it's not even like prefacing anything beforehand, at least not. What I'm saying is that usually books that I read, it's like they preface everything before they get into this, but this book just went straight into it. Hello, guys. I'm coming at you with a little tiny update. It is 5:11 right now. Let's see how long we have been at this. 5 hours. We've been at 5 hours and 41 minutes. I just fell asleep a little bit. I don't even know for how long. I don't think it was literally for long at all. Not even 20 minutes. But I've been up since 5 o'clock in the morning. So I feel like I'm a little tired, but I do have a raging headache right now. Like my head is hurting so bad, and I think it's because I'm staring at some words on a page, but we're gonna power through this. I'm not gonna get any caffeine right now because I feel like caffeine would be a very dumb decision to have when you already have a splitting headache. We will, however, indulge in some chocolate that my boyfriend got me for Valentine's Day. So I'm like barely through the Spanish Love Deception. I barely read any of it. I'm very disappointed with how slow I am reading this book right now. We're about to get our head in the game, and we are about to focus. So let's focus. Let's read some more. Hopefully. I don't know. We're like 5 hours and we still have like a little bit under 18 left to go. So I don't know, guys. Okay guys, it is 7:04 right now, and I have a little bit of a dilemma. So I just can't read this book. I can't read it, and it's not because I don't like it, because it's just fine. I mean, I literally have probably only made it like 40, 50-ish pages into this book, but it's not grasping my attention in a way that I want to read it right now. So we're just gonna carefully set this back onto the TBR shelf. What I think I'm going to do is go over to my Kindle. So let's see what we have in my Kindle Unlimited library, and we're gonna just kind of browse Kindle Unlimited because I just feel like I need some books that are going to be easy. So I thought about starting the Maid series because I really wanted to read that, and that may be something that we do. I'm gonna try to figure some stuff out, and then we'll get back with each other, okay? Okay guys, I think I finally came to a conclusion, and I'm gonna be starting the Maid series, okay? I just feel like they're going to be easy books to get through. I don't know. And it's been on my TBR for a long time. This whole entire point was to shrink my physical TBR, and then I decide to read on my Kindle. And I'm tired. Ugh. Anyway, let's see how many pages The Sweetest Oblivion, which is book 1, is. 386 pages. That's not bad. It says typical time to read 6 hours 58 minutes, but it would not take me that long at all, especially if we're saying like 386 pages on this. It's gonna take me no time at all, honey. Okay, so we're starting this book at 7:11. We are currently 7 hours and 42 minutes into this book, and we have the vibes all around the room. So let's just do this. Let's read. It's 9 o'clock. 9:12. It's dinner time. Hello guys. We have a dilemma. So last night I was literally in the middle of reading my Kindle. Did that kind of rhyme? Did that rhyme a little bit? And I literally fell asleep. But I woke up at like 5 o'clock this morning and started reading again. So because of this, I am going to prolong this challenge, and we're gonna have it go until 11:30 tonight. So that kind of puts us at what, 36 hours, just because I don't want to have only read 56% through the Maddest Obsession right now. So I don't want to only have read 2 books. I want to have read 3 or maybe 4. So we are going to try this today, but right now I'm about to go to breakfast really quick. I'm going to charge my camera battery, and I'm gonna see you guys after breakfast. Hello, it's me. Hey guys, so update. It is 6:04 right now. It has been 30 hours and 34 minutes. And a few hours ago, probably like an hour ago, I completed the is it the Sweetest Oblivion? I think it was the Sweetest Oblivion. And I gave it a 3-star rating. And that was that. This whole entire video, I don't even know. I don't even know what this video is at this point. I just didn't plan on spending the rest of today reading. I only planned on spending yesterday reading, so I didn't get very much done. But you guys have been DMing me how excited you are for this video, so I can't fail even though I already have failed. So I want to try to read one more book. I think that book is going to be the fine print because the text font size on these pages aren't very big. But it is over 400 pages. I think I could do it. I genuinely do. I think I can do it. We are going to start the fine print. We have 6 hours to finish this book. It is currently 6:06. I would like to be done by like 10 something because I really want to get to bed at a good time and I have work tomorrow. But yeah, let's get started on the fine print by Lauren Asher. First step is to go on Goodreads and let everyone know that we are reading the fine print. Let's start this book. I'm going to be listening to some The Neighborhood and stuff like that, so. Okay guys, I'm on page 198. I'm about 44% through the fine print. I'm kind of impressed. Impressed is the word I was looking for with how quickly we are making it through this book. It is 8:30 right now. I am going to finish this book before I go to bed tonight. You can bet on it. What I was saying is that I'm laying on the floor right now because do you guys know, like, sometimes you just need a change of scenery, and that's what's happening. And I want to know if anybody else, when they were a kid, either laid on the opposite end of their bed went and laid on the floor because they just thought that like sleeping somewhere different in their room would do something different for them. I have literally went to the extreme of for a week straight laying on the opposite end of my bed when I couldn't sleep, thinking that was going to make me sleep better, and sleeping on the floor. Like I have a bed. I don't know why I was sleeping on the floor. I'm going to keep on reading and hopefully we can make it through some more. Hey guys, I just finished the fine print. Literally just closed the book. It is 9:49. I have read for 34 hours and 19 minutes. 34 hours, 19 minutes, 55 seconds. That's how long. Okay, this video, it's like 10 o'clock at night. I have work in the morning, so we're gonna wrap all of this up pretty quickly. Okay guys, so like I said, I just finished the fine print. This is definitely getting a 5-star rating for me. I really loved this book. It was so good. I've kind of kept my thoughts for these books to a minimum because I always do monthly wrap-ups. So if this is your first video you're seeing of me, I'm sorry because I definitely failed super miserably at the majority of this video, but also subscribe and hit the notification bell because I do always upload monthly reading wrap-ups. So you will hear more about this then, but just know that I love Rowan and Zara. I'm gonna add this to my shelf. And that is going to be the end of today's video. So that was me trying to read for 24 hours straight, failing miserably. And this is where we got here. Basically 36 hours of reading straight. Couldn't quite make it to 48. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up down below. And if you guys liked me, go and hit that subscribe button down below and the notification bell at the side to be notified whenever I upload videos. Comment down below if you guys have read any of these books, your thoughts, what other videos you guys want to see from me, because I love reading your guys' comments. And until then, I'll see you guys when I see ya. Peace.